Yes. Jai Shri Ram. You're on mute, Simsha.
Yeah. Shri Ram Jai.
So we are good. I think in about 3 minutes we can start.
Sure.
Anybody?
Ramesh.
Giri?
Yes.
All set?
Yeah. You carry on when it's 5. I'll be checking background who is there.
Yeah. We're already live. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Once Sirisha starts, we'll begin.
Yeah, I'll just wait for 2 more minutes.
Yes. Yeah. Archana, you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
You can go on mute. I will call you up when your turn is. Yeah. Sirisha will do that. Okay. I'll also be mute. Sirisha, over to you. You can, when you call, I'll be there.
Sure. Okay. Namasarvebhyah, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha. Good morning, good evening to all of you. A hearty welcome to the SUbhakRt chaitra offering of rAmabhakti sAmrAjyam. To Rama through Sadguru Tyagaraja is our motto. My name is Sirisha. We are live in YouTube now. With Divine Vedic chanting, we do begin our program every month. So is today. So I request Sri Dr. Ramesh Sishla Garu to give us Veda Ashirvachanam.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Gananan Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashkavastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Shrimbannotibhisse Sadanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinama Vitrevatu Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Yaste manyo vidhatvajrasayaka saha ojah pushyate vishwamanushak sahyamada samaryantaya ayuja sahasrutena sahasa sahaswata manyurindro manyureva sadevo manyurhota varuno jatavedah manyum vishailate manushyevyah pahino manyo tapasa sajosha abhihimanyo tapasastaviyan tapasa vidyuja vijahi shatruna amitraha vratraha dasyuha cha vishvavasunya bharatvandaha tanghimanyo abhibhutyoja swayambhurbhamo abhimatishaha Vishwacharshani sahuri sahavanasma swajah pratana sudhehi abhagasanna papare eto asmita vakratva tavishasya pracetaha tantva manyo akratuchihiraham swatanur paladeya ayamehi ayante asmipame sharvan pratichina sahure vishwadhayaha Manyo vajrinnabhimavavavrutsvahana avatasyu amrutavo adhyape abhiprehi dakshinato bhava medha avatrani janghana vabhuri juhomite dharunam madhva akramuha upanshu prathama pibava tvaya manyo sarathama ruchanto harshamana sodhrishita marutha Digmeshava ayudha sanshisha ana abhiprayam tunaro agnirupa agniriva manyo tvishita sahasvase nanirna sahure huta eti hatva yashatruna vibhajasva veda ojomma ano vibrudo onudasva sahasva manyo abhima adimasme rujan pranan pramranan prehi shatruna Ugrante pajo natvaru rudre vashivasham nayasa ekajatvam eko bahunamasi manyavidito visham yudhaye sansishadhi akrutta rutvaya ayuja vayantyumantam ghosham vijayaya kripae Sakradindra ivanavaprabho smakam manyo adhipa bhaveha Priyante nama sahure grinimasi vidmatamut samyata abhabhutha abhutya sahaja vajrasayaka saho vibharscha vibhuta uttaram kratva ano manyo sahamedye dhimahadhanasya puruhuta samsriji sansrishtam dhanamubhayam samakritamasmapyam dattam varunascha manyuhu Bhiyam dadha ana hridayeshu shatravaः parājita sopaparilayantam dhanvanaga dhanvana jinjayema dhanvana tīvra samato ojayema dhanushshatro orapakaman krinoti dhanvana sarva pratisho ojayema shanta prithivī shivamantarikṣam gyaurno devyabhayanno astu Shiva Pradisha Uttisho Napo Vishwatah Paripantu Sarvatah Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. With the blessings of my Guru, Salakshana Dhanapati, Ramashri Simpali Narasimha Murthy Garu, I offer this. This is called Manyu Suktam, actually a Suktam from the Rigvedam, but chanted in Yajurvedam style because I am a Yajurvedi. So we have been taught like this. So I have chanted it in the Yajurvedam style. Manyu, as you all know, refers to anger. Okay. So this is actually a prayer to Lord Indra to mitigate, to annihilate our demons, our enemies. Okay, both internal and external enemies. So with that note, I would like to hand it over to Sirisha and wish today's program a lot of success. Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you so much. Bhureha dhanyavadaha mahodaya. It's always blessed to begin the concerts with your Vedic chanting. Thank you so much. So it's summertime, it's vacation time, at least for the children. So the SUbhakRt, Chaitra, and also the Vaishakha are going to be Shishya special. Sadguru Tyagaraja's Jayanti is also coming up ahead in about a week. And we'd like to pay tribute to Sadguru's Jayanti by celebrating the Guru Parampara, presenting a garland of kritis at his lotus feet. I also would like to appreciate our gurus of rAmabhakti sAmrAjyam, firstly, to continuing the Guru Parampara for making the future musicians, and of course, to provide us with the budding talent and to lead us to the rAmabhakti. So hearty welcome to the both gurus and sishyas of rAmabhakti sAmrAjyam, and also hearty welcome to the viewers and rasikas. So we have 12 artists, various artists performing today on both vocal and veena with a variety of Sadguru's kritis. So without much ado, let's begin this SUbhakRt Chaitra offering to Sri Rama with Sugunamule Cheppukonti. It is composed in Chakravaka Ragam and is set to Rupakatalam. To present us this kriti is Sri Lasya, hailing from East Godavari, Andhra Pradesh. Sri Lasya is learning Carnatic music from about 3 years and is trained with Srimati Chaganti Kalyani Garu and Srimati Darbha Mriduravadi Garu earlier. Currently, Lasya is training with Srimati Rukmini Sri Krishna Garu from Trichy. So, mesmerized with the virtues of Sri Rama, Sri Lasya. Over to you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Sugunamule cheppukonti rAmabhakti. Sugunamule cheppukonti rAmabhakti. Sugunamule cheppukonti Raghuramani. Sugunamule cheppukonti Raghuramani. Sugunamule Vagalagunda lekaitu Vagalagunda lekaitu Vagalagunda lekaitu Vanuchu durasare Vagalagunda lekaitu Vanuchu durasare Sugunamule cheppukonti Raghuramani. Sugunamule Anadi sukarmam Bole rugasnanadi sukarmam Bole ruga Prinayaka Tamim Prinayaka Tamim Prinayaka Tamim त्यागराजनुतुनि त्रिनायक क्षमीं त्यागराजनुतुनि सुगुणमुलेचतु रघुरामानि सुगुणमुलेचतुकुन्नि सुंदर रघुराम जय श्री राम.
Very well presented. It's a beautiful Kriti. Thank you. So beautifully presented, Srilasya. Your diction and your pronunciation are so very clear.
Thank
God
you
bless
so
you.
much for giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you. Sadhguru says that although he was unable to perform pious activities, oh beautiful Rama, please show grace on me. So it inherently indicates that to have Sri Rama's grace, reciting the virtues of greatness of Rama itself is enough. So thanks for the beautiful opening, Lasya, and thanks to Sri Rukmini Garu as well. Up next is a famous Kriti, Marugelara O Raghava. It's composed in rare Jayanti Shri Ragam and it is set to Deshaditalam. Presenting Marugelara on Veena is Miss Manashwini Toleti from Bangalore. She's been learning Veena for the past 3 years from Vidushi Srimati Maithili Suresh Madhubashi Garu from Bangalore, and she's currently in 8th grade. Over to you.
Namaste. I'd like to thank RAMabhakti sAmrAjyam for giving me this very precious opportunity to, present my skills. And also I'd like to thank my guru, Srimati Vidushi Maithili Madhubashi.
Thank you, Manaswini. Ramesh, can you take it? I think Sirisha has a problem.
Okay. Let's wait for Sirisha. Very well played, Manaswini. Very well done. Your guru should be proud of your effort. And very soon we would like to listen to your guru also play on our monthly offerings. Marugelara or our beautiful offer. Okay. Sirisha is back.
Yeah.
Over to her.
Thanks for covering. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Obviously, technical glitches, but never mind. Thank you, Manishwini. That's a really beautiful Kriti that you played. This is one of the favorites for many Rasikas, I'm sure. And one emotion that I'd like to bring about this Kriti is Sadhguru addresses Sri Rama as Charachara para Rupa Paratpara Surya Sudhakara Lochna, right? Meaning everything that we witness in the universe is in your form. And you have sun and moon as your eyes, which we again can witness, which are visible, what we can see on daily basis. So if what your forms, whatever we are seeing are visible, yet you are in Marugu, or you are hiding. Why is that? So such a beautiful poetic expression. If we take the lyrics also on the face value. And Manaswini, you very beautifully played. Thank you so much. The Veenanadam is indeed mesmerizing. I think wherever Rama is in Marugu, he would definitely service to listen to this Kriti. And very good craft. Thank you so much, Manaswini. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, Ramesh Garu, I think I just barged in. If you wanted to complete any of your thoughts, please go ahead.
Nothing. My only thought was when you will come back. So go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Another Pasna Kriti of Sadhguru coming up next, a haunting Nada Loludai. It's composed in Kalyana Vasanta Ragam and Chaturupakatalam. Presenting this is Reeve Thomas Jisu from Detroit, Michigan, USA, who's training with our Narayana Nayarji from Bangalore. Reeve is in 6th grade now and is a passionate musician and is also learning instrumental music. So over to Reeve. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste. Nathaloludai Brahmanandamandavi Manasanathaloludai 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 బ్రహ్మానందమన్నవి మానసానాదలోలుడై బ్రహ్మానందమన్నవి స్వాదుకాల 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 శ్వాసించ ధరత్యాగ రాజు తెలి వరమౌ స్వాదుకాల ప్రదసప్త స్వర రాగ నిజయ సాహిత స్వాదుకాల ప్రదసప్త స్వర రాగ నిజయ సాహిత స్వాదుకాల ప్రదసప్త స్వర రాగ నిజయ సాహిత స్వాదుకాల ప్రదసప్త స్వర రాగ నిలయ సహిత నాదలోలు దై బ్రహ్మానందమందవి మనస నాదలోలు దై బ్రహ్మానందమందవి హరిహరాత్మ భూసురపతి శరజన్మ గణేశాది హరిహరాత్మ భూసురపతి శరజన్మ గణేశాది హరిహరాత్మ భూసురపతి శరజన్మ గణేశాది హరిహరాత్మ భూసురపతి శరజన్మ గణేశాది వరమౌనులు 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 పాశించర ధరత్యాగ రాజు తెలి 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 నాదలోలు దై బ్రహ్మానందమందవి మనస నాదలోలు దై బ్రహ్మానందమందవి Thank you.
Thank you, Ryu. What a beautiful Kriti. You know, you have got such a melodious voice, and this melodious Kalyani Vasantam, it sounded much more melodious. And I think it's pretty early for Reeve. He's based out of Eastern Time Zone in US, and thanks for your dedicated efforts and all. For coming up so early and then presenting with us with such a beautiful Kriti. Thank you, Reeve.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we have contemplated in detail about this Kriti earlier, but I cannot move on without saying one line. That by getting captivated by Nada, one attains bliss like other stalwart Bhakta state. So practice Nadopasana, get enthralled by the Nadam is the sentiment brought out by the Sadguru. Thank you, Rev. Thanks for reminding of us the importance of Nadopasana. Thank you. Up next is a Mohana Kriti. Rama Ninne Namina Varamu Gama. It is such Aditalam. This is rendered by Srimati Swati Shri Garu from Hyderabad. Swati is also training with Srimati Rukmini Garu from Trichy. Hearty welcome, Swati Garu.
Namaste, Jai Shri Ram. Thank you
Jai.
so much for giving me this opportunity.
Our pleasure, ma'am.
Rama ninnu nammina, Rama ninnu nammina, Varamu Rama ninnu nammina, Varamu Rama ninnu nammina, Varamu Rama ninnu nammina, Varamu Kama Sakala Loka Virama ninnu nammina, Varamu Kama Sakala Loka Virama ninnu nammina, Varamu Kama Sakala Loka Virama ninnu nammina. Rama Pamarajana Dura, Pamarajana Dura, Varaguna Grina, Pamarajana Dura, Varaguna Grina, Panga Subhanga Muni Hridaya Bringa, Pamarajana Dura, Varaguna Grina, Panga Subhanga Muni Hridaya Bringa, Rama ninnu nammina, Varamu Kama Sakala Loka Virama ninnu nammina, Valayamuga Nuranu Jagela Suguna Shri Dasarada Rupala Hudayanandakara Lola Pala Velayu Mikapala Lochana Hudayalaya Jana Pala Kanakamaya Chelaika Parakela Ipudu Mammela Nedu Manasela Radu Shirama ninnu nammina, Dharadharani Badhena Janadhara Duritanga Jalada Samira Tyagaraja Hrudaya Gara Sarahina Samsara Mandu Vesarini మనసారా నమ్ముకునా నేరలేనిదే నూరక ఇక విచారమందుటకు మేరగాదు శ్రీ రామా నిన్ను నమ్మినా వారము కామా సకల లోకా వీరామా నిన్ను నమ్మినా Rama. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Swati Garu. You have such a throw of voice, Swati Garu. It sounded so vibrant, like the Mohana Ragam itself. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, very well presented, ma'am. Thank you. Mohana Kritis are very samohitam, very captivating, with so many big samasanamams addressing Lord Rama. So even with so much of praises also, Sadhguru subtly, nicely puts yela there other types. So beautiful and very well sung, Swati Garu. Keep it up. Thank you. A favorite one coming up, Bhakti Bichamiyave. It's composed in Shankarabharana Ragam and is set to Rupak Talam. So to perform for us is Sai Siddharth from Bangalore. He is in 9th grade now and is learning Carnatic music vocals for about 4.5 years. Siddharth is currently training from Srimati Vedula Sridevi Garu, again from Bangalore. Over to you, Sai Siddharth. Welcome. Can you increase your volume if possible? You're not sounding not so loud.
No?
Say something so that we can know.
1 minute.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, better.
Na Bhakti Bhiksha Niyave Bhavuka Magu Satvika 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 Bhakti Bhiksha भक्ति भिक्षायवे Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sai Siddharth. What a beautiful Kriti, so beautifully sung. You definitely brought out the essence of Shankarabharanam so well. Such a clear diction in your presentation. I thoroughly enjoyed the Kriti. Thank you. And with such big words all through the Kriti, right? Through the Charanam and all, you presented so well. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah. This is Sadhguru's hard-hitting one, expresses the purpose of the bhakti itself. So with illustrations that are futile or senseless, like decorating a corpse with ornaments or trying to impart Vedic knowledge to someone who's neck deep into materialistic way of living, what's the point? So not just a devoted way of thinking, but bhavukamogu satvika Ramabhakti, meaning that Ramabhakti that is an emotion, or Melim Ramabhakti, Ramabhakti that's purest. So that kind of bhakti is what Sadhguru is asking the Lord for. So I have not heard of a lot of stories, like mythological stories or whatsoever, where one begs for bhakti, right? Sadhguru is so unique. Thank you so much for reminding us of this Bhakti Bhikshami way. Up next is a Veena recital now. What a beautiful Kriti. Telisi Rama Chintanato Namamu Seve O Manasa. It's composed in Purna Chandrika Ragam, set to Aditalam. To play this Kriti, we have Archana. She is based out of Germany and is a chartered accountant working for BSF Germany. She is learning Veena from Vidushi Srimati Sujana Garu from Chennai. Over to you, Archana. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much to you, the organizers, and as well as to Srimati Sujana for this opportunity.
Thank you.
I hope you can see me and hear me well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Archana. Thank you. Nothing like a Veena Nadam. Sounds so beautiful, and also one of the favorites. This Telisi Ramachintana. It's so beautiful. Thanks for playing this one. So we have contemplated about this Kriti earlier. So what better way is there to pray than with integrated awareness, right? So Sadhguru is extraordinary in his methods, such as the best and elitist ways to devote oneself to realize the Supreme Being. So ignorantly saying the name of the Lord is one thing. Expectation is that eventually one would realize the actual meaning or the purpose of the Namam. But if we consciously chant the Namam with total awareness, it gives a wholesome experience of realizing the Supreme Being in its truest form. Thanks for reminding us of this, Kriti. It's one of my favorites, definitely, and so beautifully played. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I think we are like almost halfway through. I just want to take a pause here before moving on to the upcoming kritis. I really want to thank RAMABhakti SAMrAjyam gurus who has such a great Sishya Parampara, and so beautifully played, so beautifully sung so far. So I really wish you can join our RAMABhakti SAMrAjyam and get a better experience in learning the music. Up next is a beautiful Nannu Brova Neekinta Tamasama. It's composed in Abhogi Ragam and it's set to Deshaditalam. This is to be presented by Sri Vaishnavi Peri from Bangalore. Sri Vaishnavi is in 10th grade now, lives in Bangalore, and she has been learning classical vocal for past 9 years. Her first guru is Srimati Parvati Devi Garu, and she is currently learning from the brilliant mother-daughter duo, Srimati Sujana Vadlamani Garu and Sri Vidya Vadlamani. Over to you.
Thank you. Nannu brovani kinta tamasama nannu brovani kinta tamasama nannu brovani kinta tamasama nannu brovani kinta tamasama na paira Balkumanu Brova Kinta Tamasamana Paira Balkumanu Brova Kinta Tamasamana Paira Balkumanu Brovani Kintamasama Chinnanadani Chilimi చిన్ననాడని చెలిమి గల్గ కోరే చిన్ననాడని చెలిమి గల్గ కోరే చింతించలేవా శ్రీరామ చింతించలేవా శ్రీరామ నన్ను బ్రోవని కామ సమాన మేని బల్కుమా నన్ను బ్రోవని కామ సమా నిజదాసవరుణభూతములతో నీవు బాగబోతగలేదా నిజదాసవరుణభూతములతో నీవు బాగబోతగలేదా గజరాజరక్షక గజరాజరక్షక తనయులతో గజరాజరక్షక తనయులతో గజరాజరక్షక తనయులతో కనిపించలేదా త్యాగరాజనుత కనిపించలేదా త్యాగరాజనుత తామసమానపై మేని బల్కుమానను బ్రోవని తామసమా Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Vaishnavi. You have got such a beautiful voice, so melodious voice, and you have presented it much more mellifluously. So beautifully presented. Thank you. Again, self-assessment kind of kriti, reminding Lord Rama of those numerous instances where Lord in the avatar of Rama itself, how he showered his grace on his brothers, his children, etc. Yet, why you laze around when it comes to, gracing me? So there are n number of ways Tyagaraja can can question Lord Sri Rama on how, how he can shower his grace upon us or upon Sadguru. Thank you so much. Let's listen to one of my favorite kritis, Kanuguntini Sri Ramani. It's composed in Bilahari Ragam set to Desha Talam. To present this one is Brahmi Gunti from Reading, UK. Brahmi is learning Carnatic music for over 3 years now from Srimati Rukmini Sri Krishna from Trichy Garu. Rukmini Sri Krishna Garu from Trichy.
Andaki namaskaram. Na peru Brahmi Gunti. First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I feel blessed to be performing in this program. నేను ఇప్పుడు పాడబోయే పాట కనుగొంటిని. ఇది బిల్లహరి రాగంలో ఉంది.
Thank you.
కనుగొంటిని శ్రీరాముని నేను 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 కనుగొంటిని కులమందు ఇంపుగాను పుట్టిన కులమందు ఇంపుగాను మందు ఇంపుగాను బుద్ధిలలో నసీతనాయకుని నేడు ఇలలో నసీతనాయకుని నేడు గపద సరిగ సరి సాని ద పద పామగరిగ సరి సాని రస ఈగ సరిగ పరిగ పద గపద స పదరి సని గప మగరి సరి గప దని ద ప మగరి గపద పని దరి సాని ద ప మగరి గత నీ గరి స సాని గపద సాని రి గపద సాని సరి గపద సాని ద ప మగరి కనుగొంటిని క్షీరముని నేను కనుగొంటిని భరత లక్ష్మణ శత్రుఘ్నులు కొలువ పవమాన సుతులు పాదములు పట్టు భరత లక్ష్మణ శత్రుఘ్నులు కొలువ పవమాన సుతులు పాదములు పట్టు తిరులైన సుగ్రీవ ప్రముఖులు దేవులైన సుగ్రీవ ప్రముఖులు వినుతి సేయ త్యాగ రాజను తుని నేడు వినుతి సేయ త్యాగ రాజను తుని నేడు గపద సరిగ సరి సా నిద పద పామగరిగ సరి సా నిద స ఈగ సరిగ పరిగ పద గపద స పదరి సని గప మగరి సరి గప దని ద ప మగరి గపద పని దరి సని ద ప మగరి గద రి గరి స సాని గపద సాని రి గపద సాని సరి గపద సాని ద ప మగరి కనుగొంటిని శ్రీరాముని నేడు కనుగొంటిని.
Thank you, Brahmi. Thanks for presenting this Kriti so beautifully. You have such a ready voice, and I really liked how you softened your voice during the Charanam presentation. Very well presented. Thank you. This Kriti reminds me of the whole Pattabhirama picture, that Vame Bhumi Sita Purastu Hanuman Paschat Sumitra Sudha Shatrugna Bharatascha Pashaliyar Vaivadi Konishcha Sugrivascha Vibhishanascha Yurat Tarasto Jamavan Madhya Neela Saroja Komalruchim Ramam Bhaje Shyamalam. So it exactly reminded of this shloka. So exactly the Kriti represents this shloka is what I felt, and what an elation expressed by Sadhguru in both for the sound of music, for the composition, and also the Kriti. Very well presented, Brahmi. Enjoyed a lot. Thank you. Up next is Sujana Jeevana. It's composed in Khamas Ragam set to Rupak Talam. Presenting us today with this Kriti is Anagha Neelakantan from Bangalore. Anagha is learning Carnatic music from the age of 6 from Sri Narayanan Iyer Garu from Bangalore. Over to you, Anagha.
Thank you. Sujana Jeevana Rama Suguna Bhushana Rama 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 Sujana Jeevana Sujana Jeevana Rama Suguna Bhushana Rama Sujana Jeevana Bhujaga Bhushana चारुनेत्र श्रीकलात्र श्रीरम्यगात्र चारुनेत्र श्रीकलात्र श्रीरम्यगात्र तारक नाम सुचरित्र दशरथ पुत्र तारक नाम सुचरित्र दशरथ पुत्र तारकादिपालना तारकादिपालना धर्मपालका तारकादिपालना धर्मपालका तारकादिपालना धर्मपालका दरया रघुवर निर्मल त्यागराज सन्नूत सुजन जीवन रामा सुगुण भूषण रामा सुजन जीवन Thank you.
Thank you, Anaga. Very well presented. You presented with such a diction, absolutely did justice to the lyrics and emotions of the Kriti. You sang with such an ease throughout the Kriti. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is again another beautiful Kriti. I think Kama's Ragam itself has that kind of depth and grace. So many virtues of Rama describing his physical form, interlacing with his other qualities, virtues. I think the underscore is for the righteousness. So Rama himself has lived his entire life with righteousness. So who else can be a better Lord for those who wants to follow the righteous path? Thank you so much for bringing this one, Anagha. Next one is a Veena presentation of Ma Janaki. It's composed in Kamboji Ragam set to Deshaditalam. So Supraja, do we have you? I just wanted to confirm whether it's Ma Janaki.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's my Janaki.
Yeah, thank you. Ma Janaki, it's composed in Kamboji Ragam set to Deshaditalam. To play for us, we have Supraja Sudarshanan from Chennai. Supraja is studying engineering currently. She is learning Veena from Srimati Sujana Vadlamani Garu. She is also learning keyboard and violin as well. So instrumentalist we have here. Over to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Supraja. Very well played. So melodious Veena Nadam you were able to play. And you have played it so dexterously. I thoroughly enjoyed your Kamboji. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So what a tribute to Sita Devi, right? Sadhguru provided all the high points where Mother Sita is involved in Ramayanam, all the parts about her. So some of the experts say that Ramayanam is instead the journey of Sita Devi as well. So this Kriti, I can stress more the importance of Rama's concert. So I also think that this is one way to impress Sri Rama, isn't it? So empowering. I really love it. Thank you, Supraja, for presenting us with this one. And wow, only two more, I suppose. So coming up next is Emani Pagodudura. It's composed in Veeravasanta Ragam set to Aditalam. So presenting this is the sister duo. Yeah, sister duo Indu and Harini from Chennai. Training from our prodigy Srividya Vedlamani from Chennai. So Indu is pursuing her engineering from SSN College of Engineering and Harini is pursuing BCom from MOP Vaishnav. Indu and Harini started training from Vidushi Srimati Sujana Vedlamani Garu and now learning from her daughter Kumari Srividya. Over to you.
Emani pogadududa, Emani pogadududa, Shri Rama 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 Emani pogadududa. Srimannabhomani Vamshalalama, Srimannabhomani Vamshalalama, Srimannabhomani మనభోమని వంశలలామా భువనవాసి మా రామానందేమని పొగడుదు శ్రీరామానందేమని పొగడుదురా. శివునికి తామస గుణమిచ్చి కమల భవునికి రాజస గుణమొసగి. శివునికి తామస గుణమిచ్చి కమల భవునికి రాజస గుణమొసగి. సచి దవుని గర్భ హృదయునిగా చేసి సచి దవుని గర్భ హృదయునిగా చేసి సచి దవుని గర్భ హృదయునిగా చేసి సచి దవుని గర్భ హృదయునిగా చేసిన దాశరథి త్యాగ రాజ వినుత సచి దవుని గర్భ హృదయునిగా చేసిన దాశరథి త్యాగ రాజ వినుత నేమని పొగడుదు శ్రీరామానందేమని పొగడుదు రా. Thank you.
Wow, so beautiful. What a complimenting voices you have. I think two people singing together, it's a different ballgame. It sounded so beautiful. I think you both have such a complimenting voices, and together your voices become a third one, which is inseparable. So I didn't just want to end it. I really enjoyed your rendition, and I can see your guru's mark in your rendition. And it's so heartening to see that all of you, not just both of you, all the various artists that we have presented, everybody enjoys so much while presenting. It's heartening for us to watch you guys enjoy as well. So Sadhguru nicely showered so many praises on Rama, yet wondering what to praise. So it's interesting to note the choice of praises that Sadhguru uses in this kriti also. So Sadhguru is praising the gunas or virtues of Rama, and look at the wordplay. He brings out the trigunas, saying the Lord gave tamasa gunam to Shiva and rajogunam to Brahma. Technically, the virtues we are singing about Rama are not as such related to the trigunas, but such a nice wordplay as well. Thank you. Thanks for presenting us with this one. And the way there are the Gambhiram kind of expressions and you soften at some places. I think the kriti itself goes that way. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Wow, finally the last one for today. It's Ramachandra Nidaya. It's composed in Sirati Ragam set to Deshaditalam. I think it's an ideal kriti for the final one. To present this one, we have Sri Vidya Vedula from Bangalore. Sri Vidya is in 7th grade now. She's learning Carnatic vocal from her guru, her mother, Srimati Vedula Sridevi Garu. She's also learning Veena from Srimati Medur Padmavati Garu from Hyderabad for the past 1.5 years. Over to you, Sri Vidya.
Namaskaram to everyone. Ramachandrani Daya, Ramachandrani Daya, Ramachandrani Daya, Ramachandrani Daya, Ramachandrani Daya, Ramachandrani Daya, Ramayela Daya, Ramachandra Nidaya Ramayelara Ramachandra Nidaya. Kamakoti Sundara Kamakoti Sundara Kamakoti Sundara Karadruta Mandara Kamakoti Sundara Karadruta Mandira Prema Mira Mundara Prema Mira Mundara Prema Mira Mundara Prema Mira Mundara Piluvara Kayundara Kananam Putabamo Kananam Putabamo Kaikamidako Pamo Kaikamidako Pamo Talladillanayama Nenu seyu papamo Nenu seyu papamo Nenu seyu papamo Oh Nenu seyu papamo Niku shakti lopamo O Ramachandra Nidaya Kallanaina Niyama Kante Niku Heyama Kallanaina Niyama Kante Niku Heyama Talladillanayama 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 Gagarajageyama Ramachandra Nidaya Ramachandra Nidaya Ramachandra Nidaya Ramachandra Nidaya Ramayela Ramachandra Nidaya. Thank you.
Thank you, Srividya. Thanks for the Mangalam. I don't know whether we should call it the Mangalam Kriti or not, but so beautifully presented. Thank you for reminding of us of this Ramachandra Nidaya Kriti. God bless you. Thank you so much. And such a perfect Kriti to end today's concert as well. Thank you. Such Sadhguru exchanges such a beautiful dialogue with Rama in this Kriti, right? Sadhguru refers to multiple instances of Ramayana in the Charanams, asking whether you're upset that you have been sent to forest, or angry with your mother Kaikeyi that she sent you to exile. But again, next minute Sadhguru realizes that it's not the case. My bad, probably you are a little ineffective now. So it goes like, ups and downs. 1 minute he wanted to, blame Sri Rama. At the same time, he wants to take the blame on himself. Such a beautiful dialogue. It goes in this the way the Kriti goes. So beautiful. Thank you. Wow. I think this is what we have for SUbhakRt Chaitra. Thanks for the wonderful selection of Kritis by all the various artists. And Vande Guru Parampara. Definitely, I would love to thank all the Gurus and Sishyas of RBS for enabling us to mark the Guru Parampara, which is in fact our own very own tradition and the cultural backbone. Also marking the 256th Tyagaraja Jayanti coming up in probably less than a week. So this is one way of our tribute to Sadhguru Tyagaraja by marking this, by reminding us of Guru Parampara. Thank you so much, the Gurus of RBS, for extending it, for making the future musicians, and eventually making people like me, people like all of us, in fact, to bask in the music, and not just music, the infinite wisdom that Sadhguru has already created in throughout his kritis. So it's up to us to take it and then try to understand it, try to get a little bit out of the infinite wisdom that Sadhguru has already created. With this, I'd like to ask Sri Ramesh Garu to further continue with the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Shri Guru Namaha. Thank you, Sirisha, for wonderfully bringing the program to this state. And it has been a very enjoyable buffet of 12 kritis, what with both Gatram as well as Veena. So I just want to sum up to begin with, and then while I sum up, I can thank the each of them personally. Okay. We actually began with Sugunamule Cheppukunti and the Chakravakam Ragam. So actually Sugunamule Cheppukunti, the Chakravakam Ragam, the Chakravaka bird is a bird that doesn't drink any ordinary water. It actually waits for the rainwater. So we have also been waiting like that bird for this program. So that was a very good beginning. And Sugunamule Cheppukunti, actually the whole Valmiki Ramayana is about, it concentrates on the gunas of Rama, the great qualities that every human being should possess. So therefore, Sugunamule Cheppukunti is an excellent beginning to today's program. Can you just remind me who entered it? I had written.
Yeah, sure. It's Sri Lasya.
Yes, Sri Lasya. Very, very nice. Thank you, Sri Lasya. Then we moved on to the Rama playing hide and seek with Marugelara or Raghava on Veena. So that's the beauty, right? One moment you think you realize him, and the next moment he's playing truant. So that was beautifully brought out by Manaswini on Veena. Thank you, Manaswini. Then Reeve from the States actually blew us away with Nadaloru Day Mahanandamanu. So he's such a young boy, and the variation and the melody in his voice is really wonderful. Okay, thank you, Reeve, for bringing that. Okay, and Narayananji, obviously his guru, he's doing a great job with him, obviously. Then we had the Mohanam Kriti by Swatishri Garu from, I think, Bhagyanaгаram, where she's running this Mohanam Kriti. It begins Rama Ninnu Namina Varam. Okay, it sounds like a statement that we are your believers. Okay, Rama, And then after a couple of sangatis, it turns into a question. The statement turns into a question. Rama, ninnu nammina varamu gama. Are we not your believers? So I have never felt to be amazed by this kriti, the way it is structured, and it's really wonderful. Thank you, Swati Garu, for bringing that. Then Sai Siddharth was in full control, telling us about Bhakti Vikshami. Those are the other types of kritis where Tyagaraja Swami emphasizes the need for rAmabhakti. Okay? There are several kritis in which he just says, what is this life without rAmabhakti? Is it worth it? Is it even worth living? Okay, like Samayamu Telisi, that Asaveri kriti, he says, Yadalone rAmabhakti lene narajanmamu. Why is it? Okay. So, and then in another kriti he says, Ritulaina Bhakti. Okay, so somehow you try to get the bhakti. Okay, so therefore the Bhakti Vikshami is also the Chaitra Kriti is in that league of kritis, and very well presented by Siddharth. I was really amazed to see the control that he had over the whole thing. And obviously, like Sirisha mentioned, the samasas are long, the words are really long in this, but he did a great job. Then Archana, she is a chartered accountant, I believe, from Germany. She presented Telisi Ramachintana. Telisi Ramachintana is actually, it's a great message saying, know what you're doing. Okay, so you should know who Rama is and then dwell upon him. It's not to say that don't do it until you don't know him, but it's a message that we should endeavor to actually know what we are doing. Okay, what the Rama Tattva is. Very, very well presented by Archana ji from Germany. And we had Vaishnavi. I always like her, a very melodious voice. Even last year, for I think, I don't remember, maybe Guru Purnima, she actually presented the sAmrAjyam very, very beautifully sung this time also. Nannu Brovani Kinta Tamasama. Okay. I take a little bit offense when I listen to this kriti, because tamasam we use in such a negative connotation that lazy, and he is actually telling Rama that why are you lazing a bit in showering your face? But probably that is the arti with which Sadhguru is actually asking that why this delay. Okay? And then Brahmi actually sang Kanugontini in Bilahari from the United Kingdom. Very beautifully rendered, as I thought. It's a very short kriti, because when you actually have Kanugontini Sri Ramani, why this hurry? You should probably stay there for a longer time. But this is such a short kriti, so therefore, I thought that Chittaswaram, which I have not heard in other renderings, was a very welcome addition, because it helped to keep the moment a little longer. So thank you, Brahmi, for that. Very, very nicely done. And then we had Anagha rendering the Sujana Jivana Rama. Okay, Sujana Bhushana Rama. Here also, again, the gunas of Rama. Okay, because if you ask today one reason why Rama is worshipped, it is of course for his gunas. Okay, I actually feel that the admiration and adoration we have for Rama is actually our own admiration for good in everyone. Okay, so that is the one which Rama personifies. So the Sujana Jivana Rama is nothing but that, and that was very beautifully brought out by Anagha. Okay. And Supraja from Chennai on the Veena, Ma Janaki Chattapattaga Maharaju Viti. This is a little bit okay. Here Swamivaru takes the side of Mother Sita and says, look, it's only because she became your consort that you became the kings, the emperor of the world. And very beautifully, you can see a similar line from the Valmiki Ramayana, where Valmiki Maharshi, while writing it, he actually he writes Ramayana, and in the beginning itself, he says Sitaya's Charitam Mahat. Okay, he doesn't call it Ramasya Charitam Mahat. He says Sitaya's Charitam. So therefore, Ma Janaki Chattapataga Maharaj. Anyway, Kamboji is a haunting ragam. I don't want to go there. Very well presented by Supraja from Chennai. She's a budding engineer exploring the strings. So the way she was actually looking at the strings, I thought that she's really, examining the strings very, very thoroughly. Very well done. And then, of course, what is a kacheri without listening to a duo singing, a duo performing? Okay, so Indu and Harini beautifully actually asked the question, "In Nemani Pogadavura Sri Rama." Okay, this is again another league of kritis. This belongs to where Tyagaraja Swami has absolutely no doubt that the Rama Tattvam he is actually singing the glory of. Is not any ordinary Devata Swarupa. It is actually Parabrahma Swarupa. And therefore, it transcends all the Devata Swarupas. So much so, it transcends the Trinity also. He actually says, you have given this quality, this attribute to Shiva, and such attribute to Brahma, and then he is actually above that. So, Endundi Vedalati, that Kriti also actually touches upon the same thing, right? So very beautifully, I actually like to listen to duo singing, and this was very beautifully done by Indu and Harini from Chennai. And finally, we had Srividya Vedula, not Varlamani, Srividya Vedula from Bengaluru, performing in Surati. Okay, another young talent, and Ramachandra Nijaya Yalaradaya. I like the Sangati she actually performed in Kananambu. Kaikamida, oh, come on, like she, the way she actually got it. Okay. But yeah, Rama had no anger towards Kaikeyi, of course. That is very well known. In fact, after the Yuddham, the war is over, Rama has Dasharatha himself comes down from the heavens to actually see Rama and congratulate him. That time, the only thing he asks Dasharatha is, please forgive Kaikeyi and the curse that you put on her that you don't belong to me, let it not touch her. And Dasharatha says, okay. So that's again because we are talking about the gunas of Rama. It is very pertinent because one of the gunas that Valmiki Maharshi describes in the Ayodhya Kandam is anyone does a little bit of favor to Rama. I don't know what favor you can do to him, but anyone does a little bit of favor, like getting a glass of water or something. He actually talks about it forever, saying, "Oh, he helped me. He did a favor to me." But even if someone does disfavor to him, 100 disfavors, he doesn't talk about it. Okay, he can deal with it. That's a different matter. But he doesn't gossip about it. There is no self-pity saying that, oh, he did this to me, so this happened. So, what better thing to exemplify that than Kaikeyi? Okay, so who was responsible to actually have sent him to forest? Okay, so therefore, so that actually brings the curtains down on the chaitra offering. I think I have taken the names of all the 12 budding artists. Thank you very much for your time today, and of course your preparation would have gone into that. I thank you very much for your time, and like Sirisha repeatedly brought out, I want to thank the gurus who are actually keeping it going, creating the next generation of artists, and I'm sure there will be a time when many of you or all of you would be performing on the RAMABhakti SAMrAjyam monthly offerings that we have. But remember, our motto is always to Rama through Tyagaraja. So therefore, please learn enough and more Tyagaraja Kritis. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is a little bit of a promotion. But then why not promote a good thing? Because we're here to actually do whatever little we can to actually promote. Who are we to promote? Actually propagate the beautiful works of Tyagaraja Swami. Okay, and also you might be aware, or you might have seen in the flyer. There is we are organized as a WhatsApp group of about 80 plus people who are rasikas, who are passive observers, who are artists. Okay, so it's a beautiful mix of a lot of nice people who actually like what Tyagaraja Swami brings to them. So therefore, I urge you to consider joining our group and strengthening it, and become the torchbearers of this beautiful form, art form that we have been so blessed with. Okay? So with those words, I want to thank both the Sishyas of who performed today, and as well as their gurus. And like Sirisha again mentioned, this happens to be the 256th Jayanti of Tyagaraja Swami. Sadhguru Tyagaraja Swami is coming up in less than a week. Okay, 4th May happens to be the English date, and Vaishakha Shubha Sashti, that is the as per the Chandramana. So that is actually on 6th of May. So on 4th is the English date, and 6th of May is the Chandramana. So therefore, on either days, you can at your home pay your tribute to Tyagaraja Swami, and it is so timely that we could bring in this program. Maybe that's how he wished it, that we usually have it in the last Sunday of the month, but this time we had to really bring it to the last day of the month. Maybe I'm just finding some excuse for doing that. But it actually worked out this way that we are that much closer to the Tyagaraja Jayanti, and we can begin reflecting upon the great work of the saint. And of course, stay tuned in Vaishakha, that is in a month. Another 12 offerings are coming from another group of Sishyas who are all the Sishyas of the Gurus in our RAMABhakti SAMrAjyam. So stay tuned. There is definitely more to come. Keep coming back to us every month. That's usually the last Sunday of the month where our Gurus perform, offer their devotion to Tyagaraja Swami on this platform. So stay tuned, be with us. Okay, let us take this wonderful work of Tyagaraja Swami forward. And we all need to push it that much more, and then somebody else comes to push it, and that's how this eternal chain of values actually keep going. So I want to, of course, thank Sirisha, Shivakumar Garu, and Giri. This month was particularly hard because he had to coordinate with 12 different people, but Giri, he, as always, he pulled it off beautifully. Okay, so I want to thank all of you. And last one thing I want to add is that the kritis that you rendered, in-depth contemplations on that are available in the RAMABhakti SAMrAjyam. So please feel free to reach out if you want to listen to the kriti that you rendered. If you're curious about any of the kriti that you have heard today, and you're curious about what it is, our brother Shivakumar Garu, he does a great job of contemplating in depth for a period of 20 to 30 minutes. So he's bringing out the beautiful nuggets of that. And of course, I want to thank my friend Rajiv Kari, from whom I borrow this Zoom concert hall month after month, and so unreservedly he actually gives it to me. I want to thank him. So once again, thank you everyone. Stay blessed, stay tuned. Jai Shri Ram.
Sri Ramajayam. Thank you so much, Ramesh Garu, for extending the word of thanks. And in fact, your appreciations are very useful for all the upcoming artists. I think they'll be very encouraged, and hope to see many more concerts from all these children. Thank you. Sri Ramajayam. See you for the vice